face.
Fast push out with the flashes.
They're already setting up for it. It's only a matter of time, but they're way too close for Jinggg to pull that out right off the bat. He's going to get one, flashes out, teammates come in to help, and mindfreak picks up a couple more.
Yeah, great start here for Paper Rex. Have a good read. They have the spike down. Let's see any more damage can be done. Reita gonna find a headshot and a kill. Takes quite a bit of damage himself here.
Back to a 2-on-1, my friend. He is really low, but you have to be so careful about this. mindfreak gets a little bit curious, peeks out, and that's going to be a headshot from takej, but Benkai finds the trade. Back to a 1-on-1 now.
Benkai, let's see if Benkai's going to try to punish this plant.
He could do it. He's sticking the plant, so Benkai going for it. He gets the dick, and then the follow-up tap. Doesn't really last as long as well. It's just a little wall, but they're going to go in with it anyways. Dashing straight into Paper Rex is going to be Suggest. And right now, holding halls, there's so much space created. Paper Rex, they want to counter this, but they can't. A flash out, and Suggest is able to do a little bit more. Paper Rex on the other side. The toxic screen goes up yet again, and the pressure is on. Devi, unfortunately, isolated out. Suggest is online for the ace right now. 3 kills already. Benkai tries to deny it. He's able to take xnfri out. Spike dropped, and a little bit more peeks into halls. One more player down, and that leaves Benkai alone.
Yeah, Ben's weak in the halls. Trying to know a little bit of value. Actually does get 1 kill when he steps out, but Reita on one of these rifle rounds. Just do, try to out W key the W keyers.
Going for a bit of set play maybe. Spam that W key a little bit harder, but just with a tiny gap, Forsaken is able to steal one away. Anthem wants to go off of this, so it's a bit of a contact play, but I don't know if it's going to favor DFM. They're just rushing straight onto the site right now. Off the Trailblazer, may be able to kill Forsaken, but not quite. It doesn't land it. Jinggg is here to receive, and off of the run it back, he finds value. Forsaken still alive, still online. Devi finding even more. Paper Rex unstoppable 5-1. And that's where he gets so much information. Paper Rex, they are anticipating this 8-hit right now.
See what they can do off the back of this Reckoning. Jinggg stuck in Cubby and just wiped out by Suggest.
Great. And this is the set play that you were talking about too. They're going off of ultimates. There is a bit of a defender killjoy lockdown from Benkai. So it buys a little bit of time. And everyone's right around this corner, exactly. This guy is prepared to strike. He's coming in for a bit of a flank. Meanwhile, everyone else is up around dugout, and they're just holding the angles. Paper Rex, the onus is on them to push this, but that's not going to favor them at all. Suggest online. What are you going to do, buddy? A little bit of a peek. He's not giving up yet. Time is ticking, though, and he's only got about 10 seconds remaining now. At this point, the best you can hope for is just more frags, but DFM knows this, and they are running away. DFM really needs to go in with something more coordinated now. They need something to surprise Paper Rex because the default is being read. Going in towards the B site now. They have so much utility set up. Reita even slowly pushing past, but oh, it's been spotted out by Forsaken. Blazestorm at the ready. He dashes straight into the Viper Spit. This guy is crazy. Jinggg here to back him up as well. The Forsaken Jinggg duo is here to play. Suggest is the only one left. And I don't think he's going to be able to do this. He backs off, and Benkai.
Curious about if there's going to be a play made for the alt orb, so a lot of pre-firing, but in fact, DFM is kind of going with their strategy of pushing into mid on these ecos and overstacking either Art or the other side towards B, but Benkai ready for it, finds one, does damage to others.
And that's just not quite enough for DFM. They're trying to seal off some of these spaces along with the tide from Harbor, but at the very least, it's PaperX. They've got the game sense, they got the right reads, and all they really have to do is to point and click. This is a point and click game after all. Takej now, 1v2. Not impossible, but the spike's been dropped. This means it's gonna be kills from here on out. He sends out the snake bite, tries to get, but the sweet wallbang is not quite enough. Trying to burn some of these is what I think they're trying to do, and then maybe reroute back towards mid, back towards B. There's just so much waiting for them. Look at the positioning from PaperX.
Got to be fast about this. DFM is burning that precious lockdown time.
Dashing straight in again. There's so much. The nanoswarms are burning. Here comes a bit of a reckoning as well, forcing PaperX back from when they came. Jinggg drops the hot hands too, but DFM just continues to push forward. Devi holding up on the other side. It's dugout. He's digging in deep, and there's going to be some more kills coming in from Reita. This is great for DFM now because it's a 2-on-1. All they have to do is to play together, play off of each other. But xnfri, even on the 1-on-1, comes up huge. 9-3, and DFM gives on towards how PaperX plays. You're going to need a little bit more than that. Contest towards B long right now, and Jinggg is going to be the first one to receive some of that heat. Forsaken already passed towards the screen, but it's going to be Suggest. Jet versus Jet. And this guy is able to find a little bit more. A bit of an updraft as well, just to find some information, I think. Or at least maybe Forsaken starts to lurk a little bit towards defender spawn.
That is a great nano swarm. Forces him out there, but and mindfreak is going to be good for it. That was really nicely handled there. That turret kind of gave away Reita's position.
That's Benkai, the IGL, doing his thing. DFM, though, we saw this from the previous half. The way that they stick together. Do you think that this is going to help them? I'm not quite sure because it's not frenzies this time around. They're going to try to play together. That Flash doesn't quite find what they wanted.
Able to clear the site.
Playing around this, yep. Site's cleared. They can potentially stick this. But that's where Forsaken can sneak past some of these walls, some of these smokes. They're slipping the net, and Benkai trying to find a little bit more, but DFM sticks the defuse anyway.
No, it's in the hands of Devi.
Oh, gosh.
Jinggg. Here they go.
It's a bit of a flank, too. DFM setting up for that retake play. Forsaken narrowly avoiding that damage from the nanoswarm, just updrafting above it. But all this is doing is really just buying time. mindfreak kind of knows this. He's going to tank that snake bite. Unfortunately, it's not going to do him too well, and Benkai trying to play along with his start, finds the first headshot, plays around the pillar. A little bit of a peekaboo, and it works out just for 1 second. The numbers have thinned out, but unfortunately, it's not enough. 4-on-2, Forsaken and Jinggg. Can you two do this? 1 kill is all Jinggg needs for his run it back, and he's going to find that. Unfortunately, can't take it out too, and he might be a little bit exposed. Not quite. Anthem trying to stick the defuse, but here comes Jinggg. He's starting to wake up. Hot hands onto the spike, and that's all he really needs. Even finds the last headshot. What a clutch for PaperX.
From PaperX.
I think PaperX wants to force this, though. All up on the other side. It just gives them the space that they are looking for to set up for this. The run it back now just to clear out almost everything. They have the information to play off of it now. But Reita is coming online. A bit of a Marshall shot, and here comes Suggest. 1 more knife is all it takes to find Forsaken. Some whips, but he's able to clean up, and we're back to a 2-on-2.
Gets blinded there a bit, or near-sighted there momentarily. Here comes the lockdown now, and it's Devi who's going to finally shut Suggest down. Takej. These sheriffs, he's been nuts.
All right. Don't want to get too antsy with this, though. Benkai has to plan, and he knows that. Benkai trying to trick him into holding the angle. A sudden peak!
You know, now you're starting to feel that pressure, and with the Cosmic Divide as well to cut this off.
And that's just, it's the site. Knock, knock, nobody's home. We get the spike down. DFM, where are you guys?
And this is, yeah, right. This is what's so great about the Cosmic Divide, right? It gives you so much map control, so much map presence, and even with the nano swarms there to try to delay, there's still enough room to squeeze a plant in, set up for this long B hold with that lurk from Benkai. Look at Benkai.
He's in a great position. So was mindfreak, but Anthem takes him out. The Reckoning gave away his spot, and they just might be able to deny this win. High tide, and they want to find that plant. Reita off towards the back of halls. Jinggg goes in, trying to find more damage. But the timing just does not favor them. The spike ticking away. It's gonna be Paper Rex deleting DFM off of this first map, 13-5.
Oh my God, Benkai, you're so smart. Your brain is the size of Jupiter.
And all of its moons too. But of course, it's gonna be Jinggg who finds the first contact, and right now DFM has no idea. Look at this spike. It's on a journey right now, Clinton.
What is I see? Look at Forsaken. Oh, he just gets taken out by Anthem. Whoa, I didn't expect that.
Back to the B side, we're going to A. Here comes Benkai and mindfreak. We're getting one, we're getting two, but DFM answer right back. It's a 2-on-2, but I'm worried because Anthem has sustained quite a bit of damage.
Yes, he has been good this round. He has dealt a lot of damage.
Util. He already sent out the Hawk. Clears out the hut backside, but can't quite use the Trailblazer and walks straight into the crosshairs of Divide. Let's go. Paper Rex pissed around again. For its A as well. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree with you here. And I wanted to say I really like the way Forsaken played as Yoru in the last round, but I don't know if I'm going to get a chance because this one is like kicking off.
It is kicking off. It's going to be Reita. He's got the trap plays, playing around the cyber case. This is so smart. Even hit with the Seekers, it doesn't quite matter. He swaps the Classic. And just has enough. Takej up top, Forsaken below. I don't think Paper is going to come out of this one alive, not unless they can do something. Divide, able to find two, but here comes Reita again.
Use the fake out to put it as they were coming through that broken, with the door you have to break to get through in A-Link. Well, forget it. There's another flash and a big kill from Anthem. He's got
my God!
Just with the big one! That is going to be Paper Rex wiped out.
Completely blown up. They start to go in hard. And sometimes that's where teams can beat them and play off the information that Paper Rex gives them.
They're fighting for space. Showstopper out. Forsaken is taken down, and Jinggg able to get one with that Showstopper.
And maybe even a third. Shooting off the Boombot as well, and he's getting yet another support from mindfreak too. And right now, DFM, just knowing that this round is almost over, Reita peeks back into it, giving Jinggg the fourth.
That information that you think you have against Paper Rex, their tendency, against them there. So really nicely set up.
It's a great point, and that's mental conditioning at its peak. And right now, they're trying to do the same thing. Benkai up on the top of Rubble. He's able to do a little bit more, and everyone's just peeking into each other at this point. It's a full-out brawl, and DFM comes out on top. I don't want to see is that 4-8. So if DFM can do anything, and this is what I like about xnfri, I think Will was talking about mind games. xnfri is able to pull off some of those, especially as Omen. Unfortunately, this time around, it's just going to be teleporting on top of the Rumble, but what a shot from that Sheriff! Suggest! Able to maybe find a little bit more. They stuck into that position, so Jinggg is able to delete him for the time being, opening up the door and pushing further on through into the A site, but potentially falling back as well. They have the spike and they want to make do with it. They don't want to drop to this thrifty that DFM just might. Kind of smelling takej. At the same time, the rest of DFM pushing up. Oh my God,
no.
Jinggg.
Not like this.
One down.
Cleans it up, gets that first headshot, but it's back to a 2-on-2, and they know they have to play carefully around this because it's two players from DFM on the site itself. And with the cyber cage peeking out of it, Anthem.
They want to get that extra angle to take a main.
And the paint shells were spent. Now takej comes up with the Viper Spin, but no! He wasn't expecting Benkai right on the other side, knocking on death's door. going further into it though. It's gonna be Reita pre-aimed onto where the spike would have been planted. Deletes Jinggg, and we're back to a 4-on-4. Cosmic Divide up as well.
You should run.
Healing through, suggest, trying to go in. Reita with another big kill.
They're just not slowing down, Clinton. I don't know what's happening anymore. You've got the lockdown into play, and DFM just might get stuck again. xnfri just narrowly avoiding it. He's able to dish out a little bit more damage and save his teammates from extinction. 2-on-3 though. And PaperX are not done. The spike is still ticking away. They have the positioning, and Suggest has to peek into them. Benkai just holding up by the other side of Mound. All he needs to do is to find that shot. But unfortunately, it's going to be the kill for Suggest. No time for the defuse though. This just creates enough pressure for the rotation to be baited out from PaperX.
30 seconds left.
Trailblazer onto A site, and this gives Reita the information that he was looking for. Hit gone off from Benkai, and the site claimed by DFM.
I think it should be a plant. Oh, Jinggg pushing.
Spike planted.
Big kill.
There.
Got that kill. A little bit more space too, but now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, a little bit dicey if you were. There's so many players on the other side that they have to make sure that they're all dead, but DFM are holding these angles. They even have the toxic screen up just in the nick of time to buy more time for their own side. Reita still peeking in left and right, and takej at the right time from the top. Clinton, wow. But guess what?
Thanks, Benkai.
It's a little bit of a fake because DFM are headed towards the C site, but I think PaperX has this red. They're all positioned here as well. A bit of a paranoia does kind of pull them back for a second, but Forsaken is still available. Unfortunately, it's going to be Suggest and Reita who take him out of the equation. 2-on-3, and that guy still has his judge, so firing it blindly, he's trying to find something. The showstopper goes through, and that just creates more space. Here comes the From the Shadows. Oh my god.
It's on the backside, just kind of positioning here for this post plant is DFM. Guns are going to be upgraded for Divide. So let's see what PaperX can do here.
It's the right plant. They're planted right
One
for
enemy
Mound,
remaining.
Reita just looking for the headshot. Suggest goes in for the crouch to commit to the spray this time. Just going for a bit of a safer Sentinel to play with. I like what Forsaken did to kind of just get information and back out with the gate crash, but right now, they know that it's going to be a hit towards A site, and then they position themselves for a bit of that flank. It all rushes straight into the PaperX B main push, and Forsaken is the one to snipe it out. We're back to a 9-9.
Played a bit like Jet. Yeah, you can feel that tendency in him, where it's a hit and run, and like a bit chamber-ish too.
I don't know about this one though. Jinggg has the showstopper. This could be deadly, and he is going in for it. Takej immediately backs off, but thanks to the intel gathered from Forsaken with the dimensional drift, oh, it's so good. The perfect counter to Viper's Pit. But you know what else is a counter? Is Anthem on this off angle. Gets one, gets two, a third. Forsaken, he's trying to keep the dream alive. Anthem as well, going in for a peek, and Benkai onto a one-on-one. He's bagging for that teammate. Oh, a bit of a gate crash, but Anthem with the ace!
That's amazing timing.
Oh gosh. And right now, they're just falling straight into the B site, and I think PaperX are expecting this. They're prepared for this. The Seekers go out just to buy a bit more time. Fake out. And there's additional information as well, buying even more time. Suggest right outside pillars and hoping for that push to come through. In fact, it's going to be Reita that gets prepared for this. A quick double. Mindfreak getting the trade. Divine now in a fight of his own. Everyone surrounding the site, and DFM has backed up completely. What they might not know, though, is Divine, but oh my god, xnfri! A bit of a jumping right click, and we're back to a 2-on-2. PaperX has to nail this, and it's gonna be Benkai! Spraying it down, 11-11! Towards the B side, too. Everything's been smoked off, but they continue to push it past. Looking for that spike plant now.
Just re-aggressing, and now a quick push here.
Oh my god, Jinggg. Oh my god, Jinggg. Unfortunately, whiffs, and unfortunately, Forsaken. Well, okay, actually might be able to do something here. Quick double, and DFM completely evacuated the site. Wait, do we have lineups for this? It's just a simple one, but it's enough to put them off the spike. Device trying to do what he can to help with this, but the main problem here is Reita on the other side of the door. He's in the prime position just.
Now he's got some reinforcements behind him. You're going to leave takej on the other side to watch the map. Toxic screen over here to potentially set up this push. But Divide, we've seen him do it once. He does it again.
Oh my god! And now Forsaken comes in from behind too. All this information, all this juicy information. I know they're all here. Everyone from Paper Rex is prepared for this now. Forsaken just does a little bit more damage. We've got the numbers. We've got the positions.
The turret on the other side. DFM gonna make a go of it, and takej's right in the mess.
Ouch!
Ooh, he's gonna get a kill.
What?
Oh.
He does not care. He just walks past all of those and he finds Benkai. Now the site has been granted to DFM because of it. Paper Rex off a bit of the reaction. They might have to go for this retake off of Jingg's showstopper. You know it's about to happen, Clint.
Oh, it has to right here.
Here we go. Here comes that party. Oh my god, it goes back and back. Suggest unfortunately eating it though. takej now trying to outduel this, trying to buy that time. xnfri off a bit of that flank. He gets one headshot. All that's left is Defy. Triple kill now, maybe the fourth, but Defy holds it down. One more player, one more click. xnfri just biding time. Seeker sound and confirms it. Defy gets it halfway. He's sticking it. No way. Gets off at the right time. Defy 13-11. Paper Rex. They close this out 2-0.
Back-to-back huge rounds for Divide to bring Paper Rex back. They were down 11-9, and they swing 4 rounds together at the end of this to get the win. And Divide, I mean, that is just